y'all, Farmer Dre back at it. It's another beautiful day here on the farm. It's a beautiful Monday morning. I'm out here watering the strawberries. It's day 3 of planting strawberries. We got the Ruby Junes left to plant today. So today, plan is to finish off these Ruby Junes. So before we get to planting here, I was looking at my whole YouTube thing and at the analytics and whatnot. And in the last 28 days, 63% of my audience isn't subscribed to the channel. There's no admissions to watching. I mean, I don't want advertisements or anything. So the thing I ask, if you enjoy my videos, if you enjoy watching my content, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoy planting strawberries as much as I do, go ahead and share it with a friend. And if you get any value from watching my content, you know, share with your family members. Let everybody know that there's a young kid out there planting strawberries. So the more and more we get to plant strawberries, the wiser we get. So as you guys saw in my last video, we made this quick attach here to fill the tank. And the last time we were planting, since we're planting kind of on some, it's a little bit sloped ground, Adrian, he's a tractor driver, and he's been saying, well, the tractor keeps moving, the tank is so heavy, it keeps moving to one side, and we've been planting strawberries, you know, on the edge there of the plastic. So we got to thinking, I was like, how can we, what can we do so that if the tractor starts leaning over, we could push this whole entire thing that way. And on the 3-point here, they have the lock bars, and you usually lock them in place, but the thing is, you always got to get out, push it, and move it around. So my redneck engineering mind here, like, what can we do to make our life a little easier and to plant perfectly in the rows there? So we got a hydraulic cylinder, and we replaced that lock bar there with a cylinder there, as you guys can see there. And on the other side, we just undid the pin. So now, if we're driving down the row there, and the whole entire thing of the weight shifts to one side of the bed, all he's got to do is hit that cylinder. It's going to shift the whole entire transplanter over towards the center of the bed, so we can plant on the center of the bed with strawberries. And if you guys aren't familiar, if the roots don't have a nice solid base of soil, then you're not going to get the yield out of it. You're not going to get the production. I saw this last year where, you know, a tractor driver, you know, kind of moves around a little bit. We don't have any GPS system, and Adrian steer isn't as good as auto steer. So you do, I mean, it's just part of driving. And where we planted on the edges of the beds there, the plants never developed dry. They didn't have the root system. There was no crown, so pretty much it was just a waste of plant. So this year, hopefully, we got done with the Sweet Charlies, and like, we gotta do something about it. We cannot be planting on the edge of the beds there and then lose production long term. So hopefully the whole cylinder thing here works pretty good. You move it around how you want it. We haven't planted yet with it. I just got it installed there Saturday, so Saturday afternoon. So we'll see how it works out. But it's kind of like the auto track system on the mulch layer. If you guys watch my mulch laying videos, we have the auto track system on that, and it makes the beds fairly straight. It doesn't allow any sharp turns or anything like that. So we were thinking about creating something. There's a fly or something on my hat here. Anyways, creating something to do that. So hopefully this whole cylinder thing here works out pretty good. I'll show you guys exactly how it works. Look at these beautiful sunflowers. They're starting to bloom here quite a bit. About 25% of the field is blooming. By the weekend, these will be all bloomed. So it's gonna be beautiful out here. Alrighty, y'all, so just got back from lunch. We had Anna out here. We planted a couple thousand plants. So that's like 2,500. So that's a quarter of the way done for today. But we're out here. We're filling up this tank. I want to show you guys once again how easy this attachment is here. Quick attach. I'm gonna go turn on this valve. As you go turn on the valve. And just like that, we're gonna turn the valve in here. That's it. Don't mind the mess in here. We got irrigation parts and everything. You go away, bud.
Slowly, you know.
Just like that. Fills up very quick. There it is. Go away, bro. Go ham. Go full pin. There it is. 35 gallon a minute. We get the plants now, fill her up, get to work. So I stuck my magnetic mount on my overalls here. Try to do it this way here. Might be a little bouncy, but it's all right. Just turn it off, bro. Turn it off. It's gonna leak. Off. Turn that off. Oi. Turn off the valve, Isaac, because the problem is it's gonna wash backwards. It's alright though. Turn off the main valve. If that was going straight to the well, we would have had a problem. But we don't. Okay, let's go. Turn it on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Ah, they got dirt in my coffee. Oi. It's not good. Anyways, still be good a little though. Oh, custom roast espresso. We do pretty good. It's good stuff. Oi, we only drink custom roast espresso. We have an espresso machine there in the store. Then we make our own coffee roast. So, so good. We're like coffee fanatics. What do you say, Isaac? You're not 5'4"? Are you sure about that though?
I don't know.
So on these rain flows, not this rain flow, on this transplanter, we got these leg rests here, and Isaac is a little taller than Anna. See, mine's already maxed down there. Can't go any further, but we gotta move that forward. These are channel locks in the, yeah, there should be channel locks in the tractor. Got the channel locks real quick and I'll adjust that. So one thing I gotta say, you know, planting these Ruby Junes, the Sweet Charlies weren't as tall as these. These are a little more leggy, and that's just because we left them on the wagons there for a day or so to grow out and to, you know, grow back up. But they're just a lot easier to plant, a lot easier to grab if they're a tad bit bigger. If the plants are too small, then we run into the issue of, you know, they're too small, the crowns are too low, then you bury them too much. But if the plants are high enough, then it makes it a little easier to plant. You know what you're doing there, buddy?
I think so.
Here, you sit down on the chair. I'm gonna undo this real quick, and then you tell me how far to go. Push with your feet. Keep going. Keep push it hard. Hold on, I gotta open it a little more. Hey, go up all the way, bro. Why am I bending over when you have three? There you go. Yeah, work smart, not hard, right? I'm a big and tall guy. Okay, push it now. Is that good? Is that good?
A little more like an inch.
Okay, but you remember you gotta put your feet on there.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Oh, the problem is you're hitting the tire. Here. Okay, try now.
That's perfect.
Is it good? Okay, watch out. Ran from that tire. Alrighty, so if you guys are wondering how that cylinder is working, it's working absolutely amazing. It's working way better than I thought. So now the plants, the road could be a little crooked and the plants are still going on dead center of the bed. Adrian's got to pay more attention to the tractor there because I can't tell him where to move, but he can see from the tractor he's going to move that back and forth, that cylinder there, and it works pretty good. So that's pretty much an auto track system for the transplanter. So if you guys are wanting and thinking about doing it, it's definitely worth a try. So for us, I was gonna go and buy a whole new cylinder, but then I got to thinking, like, man, we have a cylinder of hoses on our weed sprayer. Well, I got to take off those pins and put it on here. Right now, we're not using the weed sprayer because you can see here the weeds are nice and dead, or the orchard flow is nice, and orchard flow around the trees are nice and dead. But I'll just take it off there and put it back on whenever we need it. So I'm out here. I'm gonna show you guys a decent example of planting too much on the edge here. These are all perfectly fine, they're growing. But no, wait a minute, we did 3 rows this morning, so it'll have to be somewhere over here. But wherever we were planting too much on the edge somewhere in this area. Yeah, so for example, right here, see this? The tractor was on incline, so then the weight of the transplanter moved this way. And these strawberry plants here don't have much root support because there's not much dirt there. But what that thing does, Adrian's able to move the whole transplanter a few inches that way. You know, even 3 inches this way would make a whole lot of difference. So that's where that is coming in handy. And as you guys can see here, on the ones we planted already, you know, they're dead center of the bed. It doesn't matter what's going on here. They're gonna be dead center of the beds here. So that's where that cylinder here is working out pretty good. So that's a cylinder right there. He's moving back and forth. And then he's making it, there you go. Making it real nice and convenient for us. Adjust it however we want. Alright, so we're gonna continue planting here. Go up, Bidey, a little bit, a little higher. More. I'm gonna get to planting, show them the water, and let's go. I need both hands, so I'm gonna put you guys on the frame here and get to work. Alrighty, so we got a row done. Then we just realized we had a few more flats left on this wagon. We're gonna go ahead and fill this. We got 1, 2, 3, 7 more flats left. Hold up! We'll put on this thing, and then I'm gonna have my sister bring the other wagon, so we could have. Yeah, we're getting pretty close done. We are getting done pretty quick. So we're out of plants here. We're gonna jump on the wagon here, fill up, come back, load up the transplanter, get to town. We got another 4 rows here, and we should be good to go. You better watch your bin there, Ben. Oh, you're scraping. Oh, you're scraping. Hey, watch this pipe, dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You better back her up, also.
Hey, man. You can't back up. It's not a trailer, dude. He thinks the trailer. Back up! There you go, back up. What are you doing, dude? You won't be able to, dude.
Yeah, I will.
Someone teach this kid how to...
Where's my farmer's grade?
Bro, we gotta... What are you doing? It's not a trailer. You're gonna drive the whole front tires. Hey! Hey!
It's gonna work.
Shee! Yeah, after he's disking the ground with the front tires of this thing. Boy, someone please send some advice for Adrian how to drive a wagon. Obviously, he don't know how. Yeah, whatever. Alrighty, so all these plants here are loaded up nicely. This is the last of them right here. This is the rest of the Ruby June. The Chandlers are coming in tomorrow. I was supposed to have about 5,000 keepsake coming, a variety I've never grown before. I heard it's really good. It's more of a towards the end of the season, but I'm not really sure. You know how late in the season it'll be. But the guy who we get the plants from, he gives me a call and he said he has some worm issues or some plant. It wasn't looking too good. So he said, I'm gonna take as many of the keepsake as he has. So if he has like 1,000 or so, I'll take them. And then the rest is gonna replace with Chandler. So originally I was supposed to have 20,000 Chandler and 5,000 keepsake, but it looks like we're gonna have a little more Chandlers this year. But it's all right though. Can't complain. But we're gonna try to connect. We're gonna connect both 4-wheelers or both wagons to the 4-wheeler here. You guys probably seen those videos on YouTube or on TikTok where they have just a small truck with like 500 square bales on top of it. That's what we're gonna try here. Tiny 4-wheeler with 2 wagons full of strawberries on them. The most important thing about planting strawberries, make sure they got plenty of water. That's it. No transplant shock. They're gonna have a little bit of shock, but if you're trying to minimize that as much as possible, it's the only way to do it. So make sure they're nice and watered, wet. The only downside of watering them right now is their trays will be dripping while we're transplanting, but it's all right. We're already getting wet enough. Heading to the field with 1 wagon behind me. and the other wagon right here. And a little Honda Rancher 350 is pulling this all. So this is fun stuff right here. Fun stuff right here. You struggling there a little bit, bud? Hit it hard, bud. Good thing is a four-wheel drive. He's burning all fours right now, going up this tiny hill. Oi, man, the sunflower's looking good though. By the end of the week, they'll be blooming 100%. Oh, we got this. We got this good right here. Looking good. So we are done with half of the plants. 5,000 are done for the day. This is the rest of them. Transplanter health 1,200. We're gonna have 4 more loads out of here and be done. So we're gonna go ahead and finish off the row we have left. We got another half row or so in this block here, and then we're gonna start planting back here. So initially, Sweet Charlie's first, Ruby Jr. next, and then we're gonna jump in here in the second block, and then the second block here, and second and third block will be all majority just Chandler. So it's gonna be good right here. The first 10 rows will be Ruby June, then after that all Chandler. So I water this, it's irrigated, it's nice and moist. Here's some deer have made holes in my plastic here, so you can see here it's nice and moist in there. You know, that's looking good. But yeah, just deer issues in this front area. We put the deer fence on that side. We don't have any deer issues coming through there, but the deer have been coming through the orchard now. There's fallen apples on the ground. They come eat the apples and they want to step over here. So what I'm gonna do for tonight, I'm gonna get some Irish Spring bar soap and lay it down on the plastic here, so if they smell the soap, they won't come to the strawberries. That's the plan, at least. Then whenever we're done planting completely, we're gonna deer fence the whole thing, and then we hopefully won't have any problems at all. So we'll see how everything turns out. I'll keep you guys updated on the deer fence. But you know, 5,000 plants left to go for the day, and then tomorrow the rest of them are coming in, then it's time to go again. But it is super dry here in Missouri. We haven't got rain in quite some time. Look at that, this is just topsoil here, just blowing away. It's not good. They're calling for rain on Wednesday, so hopefully we got about a ½ inch or 1 inch of rain on Wednesday, and it kind of dry, wet things up a bit. So I'm going to show you guys how to plant exactly. So it makes a hole there. Adi, hold up! So grab the plug. Of course, shut off the water and he stopped. Put the plug in the ground here. Of course, this is about 2 inches deep here, just a muddy mess there. So you put this in there. Whenever the plant is in that hole, it's called a squeeze. So you grab dirt from the outside and then squeeze it around each plant there, and make sure that crown isn't too deep in the ground. So then you mix that muddy water with some real dirt there, like that, and that's perfect. That's what you want. So whenever we're coming through here, I grab the plants one hand out of here, come in here with these 2 fingers. I hold it to my thumb there. These 2 fingers, I grab dirt from both sides of my thumb there and squeeze that dirt around it so that dirt can have where to settle. So it involves more than just putting it in the ground. So you put it in the water, nothing's gonna happen. It's not gonna stay in place. But if you squeeze that dirt around it, then that water mixes with the dirt and creates a nice muddy mess, so that whenever that water drains, that muck there gets stuck. See, look how fast that water drains there, and that's going to be a solid plant right there. So even the one we just did right now, the water's all drained and it's looking good. Alrighty, so last tank of the night. So this is it right here. It's getting dark outside, but we have done 1,200 plants to go. We'll be done here. We got 6 rows so far, so we'll have a total of 8 of Ruby June here. So yeah, so far so good, going good. That cylinder there on the back of the 3-point's working out really good. Now we have even soil and even amounts of dirt on both sides of the row there, so we got plenty of soil that is sticking around there. So yeah, last load here of the day. That'll put us at 20,000. Tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon sometime, I'm not sure, sometime tomorrow, the rest of them are coming in. Lord willing, by the end of the week, we should be done planting strawberries. So yeah, it's good stuff. I'm excited. Let's get done. Alrighty, also got done planting 10,000 strawberries. This is actually the most we've ever planted in one day. Last year we got close, but we never got planted 10,000. So, you know, this morning we had a farm tour this morning around 10 o'clock. We started about 11 out there. Then we came back after a few thousand plants, had lunch, and then we went ham down. So we got done pretty quick there. Actually, not pretty quick. It took us from about 11 to 7:38, maybe 8:30. I didn't even look at the time when we got done. But like I said, tomorrow the rest of the plants are coming in. We are halfway done planting now, a little under halfway. So that's a big step in the process of getting done. So hopefully by the end of this week, we will be done planting. So that's the plan, that's the goal. But we also have a few farm tours. We got some farmers markets we got to go to tomorrow. So we'll see exactly how everything turns out. But this is where I'm going to go ahead and end off the video. If you guys haven't already, go and hit that subscribe button, smash that like button if you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget, hit that notification icon so you guys can be notified whenever I do upload a video. I want to say thanks for watching up to this point. Y'all have a good day. We will see you next time.